All right, let's get started. So for anyone who is listening to this episode, this is our April Fool's episode straight off the bat. It's going to be in the title of the show, so it's not going to be any surprise. This is an entirely generated one-shot using AI dungeon, and everyone is playing different versions of their PCs in this. The kind of little setup that we're going with that won't be explained in the one-shot is that this is during the time that the world has kind of collapsed in on itself, and everyone from different timelines has kind of been forced into this little like fold in time where they've all collided. So everyone's from a different universe, and we'll just see what happens.
We'll just see what
April
happens.
Fools. Now say the real one, Cassie.
No.
We're not really fooling anyone.
I know. We're not fucking fooling anyone.
We're the fools.
This would be very hard to pull off without announcing that it's a joke, because people would just think we're stupid.
Yeah, people would be like, wow, they got really dumb with what they did for the one shot. Wow, the writing quality really went down on this podcast.
Now that has been established. All of you, wherever you were before this moment in your canon timelines, and you are now in an enormous library. A massive library stands before you with hundreds of shelves and shelves of books. There are no ladders or stairs leading to the second floor, only a small trapdoor in the floor itself. Why don't you describe yourselves as you appear in this random library?
I want to go first. Okay, I'm first. Hi, my name is Zen. I have an addiction to playing Shui and versions of Shui.
Shut up.
So, when he appears in this new setting that is foreign and unfamiliar to him, I think Shui is probably like singing a tune. I don't know. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream, merrily, merrily, merrily. And then he pops into the light.
Life is but a dream.
He's the nursery rhyme version of a pirate.
Right?
Yeah, he's the fucking Peter Pan version of a pirate.
He is. He is.
He pops on when you turn on Disney Channel.
I'm Chewie, and you're watching Disney Channel. And then he draws it with a beast blade.
Yeah. His fucking beating stick.
Did you describe what this Shui looks like?
No, hold on, wait, I'm not done, Jay.
Oh.
We had to shitpost for a minute, sorry.
We always shitpost.
Oh, I also should say at this point, we have played one session in 6 months.
It's been 3.5 years since we played, yeah.
No, we've been on, I considered it a full hiatus, honestly, because we didn't do a ton in the last session we recorded. We recorded the first session of Season 4 after a 3-month hiatus, and then we went on another 3-month hiatus directly after that. So we've only recorded one single session within the last 6 months. So we're very rusty, so this is why we're also doing a joke one-shot to jump into it. I should have mentioned that at the start. Anyway, continue describing Shui.
Life is but a dream. Whoa! He says. And then he, I don't know, falls on his ass. That's a lie. He would not fall on his ass. He poofs into this new place, and I would say he probably hits, I don't know, a couple books or something like that. And he's just like, this isn't the sea. Wait, am I dreaming? Pinches himself. It's not a dream. So he just kind of looks around and he's like, Captain Hiroku?
And what do you look like?
I know, I'm getting there. And I set the scene. And so when he gets no response from Hiroku because she's not here, this Shui is dressed like a pirate, I would say. So based on what I just said, you can infer that Shui has been in contact with Hiroku. You know Hiroku as Four. Four is like the leader of the ghost ship, has like a very piratey look. Shui from in that universe is a crew member working with Hiroku as his captain. So this Shui has like one of those little pirate hats. He has these boots on that are toeless because he prefers having his toes free for some weird ass reason.
Just stick his toes in the sand.
Stick his toes in the sand.
In the water.
Yeah. He does not have the beast blade, as you guys know. He has a cutlass version of it, so kind of like a short sword version of his beast blade instead of a long sword. He's wearing a striped long sleeve blue shirt that he has the sleeves rolled up to about his elbows, and This Shui has a couple scars and a different hairstyle, so.
I do like how you drew the beast blade unsheathed. Are you implying that he can unsheath it in this universe?
He did at least once.
He did it once, and he asked someone to paint him before he could put it away again.
I can't hold this pose forever. Quick, paint me.
Out of character. In character, that was how he looked. Out of character, this Shui is a rogue swashbuckler.
That tracks.
Just like Bard Shui, he's got very high modifier because he's a rogue. So he is equally as skill monkey as he was before. Oh, and he I don't know, is looking around. Captain Hiroka, quiet.
We'll move to Avayath.
Well, I didn't think nearly that much about this version of Avayath because I thought it was just going to be an April Fool's one-shot.
It still has lore implications, Jay.
It's still canon in the universe, Jay.
It's canon!
I'll go over every detail that I thought of. This version of Avayath is a necromancer. He, similar to Avayath, was also born with the expectation to one day become the chosen one. But his parents in this universe are crazy. They took the training too far. He got a lot of permanent scars from it. The training was extremely brutal. And he got angry and killed his parents.
Oh.
And then he went on a murderous rampage.
Oh.
What a great Avayath for this.
What a good guy, yeah.
Can I refund this of
He is one level in Death Domain Cleric and is mostly an undead warlock. Just as big as Avayath, like 7 feet tall, super duper muscular, absolutely shredded. But unlike Avayath, he's like covered in black armor and has glowing red eyes.
A strength warlock.
Oh. Goddamn.
Warlock.
Now, how does he appear in the library?
How does he appear in the library?
Yeah.
Like, what was he doing?
Always in black armor and...
You were stolen and then appeared here randomly, so...
What was he doing right before he showed up here? Who was he murdering right before he showed up
Right, were
here?
you mid-swing?
Yeah, can I... I don't know who he's murdering. Can I just pick anyone? It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. It's...
I was murdering Arthur.
He was trying to kill his universe version of Merlin.
Oh.
He was in the middle of saying, "Chosen ones have reigned supreme for too long!" And then he's teleported. He has a sword in the air, and then he's just looking at the ground, like, confused. And then looks around, being like, where was I teleported?
Jeebus. I hate this Avayath.
I hate
Not my Avayath.
Hashtag not my Avayath.
I will also note, when you all got teleported, it was a very defining, like, tearing, ripping sound that, like, was reverberating everywhere.
I'll go next. So Theo was like, he has a little pointer out and he appears in the library as if he was pointing at like a chalkboard. Because he is Professor Theodore Redston, he has a bit longer hair than the Theo that we know. So it's like in a ponytail and he has like slacks, a tie, a little vest, and he has like one of those tan, like those big tan coats, if you know what I'm talking about, because he's an intellectual and
As all intellectuals have, the big tan coat.
yeah, well,
Yeah, I always
was
think
like,
of it as the detective coat
yeah,
in my brain.
Yeah.
exactly. I was like, this is my one chance to put Theo in this coat. I gotta do it now. Instead of being like, you know, detective stuff all up in his coat, it's like basically his pockets and his bag look like they're stuffed with like little plants and flowers. He has like a red rose pin on his coat because I wanted some kind of red on him still, and I thought because of all his plants that it would be fun to put a rose on him. And he has glasses, so he appears as if he was just teaching a class and he was like, and then the big rip noise, and you know, it would be funny if he's about to be like, "Excuse me, whoever is reading that paper."
You are interrupting my
He turns
Yeah.
around and like Avayath is like pointing the sword at him.
Oh
my God.
No, I don't want this. I do not want this. I refuse.
He's like, you can go ahead and keep tearing whatever you want.
I refuse to have that be where Theo was standing. Theo will just turn around and be like, excuse me, can whoever was tearing that? And then he blinks and he's like, did I fall asleep in the library again? And he looks confused around at everyone. And then he sees this big man that hasn't been described yet.
Oh, wow, I wonder who it could be. I'm playing Brandy, obviously. I'm also getting over sickness, so if I sound weird, leave me alone. You see a very, very large man, 7'2", because fuck that, Avayath. I'm bigger than you.
Awesome.
In this universe.
You finally defeated Avayath height-wise.
I get the opportunity. This Brandy had room to grow. He is a very large man with animal furs like wrapped around his shoulders. His black hair is like tied up in a ponytail in the back and is super, super long. And his beard in the front is also tied together like in a very small braid. His horns are fully grown out, like curve back on the top, and then the two that are normally trimmed curve out and in front of his face, almost like fucking like boar tusks or something. He's not wearing much. He basically just has the furs and also like some robe around his midsection, like his waist. And this Brandy is also covered in scars. We just got a lot of scars here except for Theo. But this Brandy has no markings. And he's also not a warlock in this world. He's a druid, because in this world, Brandy had escaped from... I don't know how far into the podcast you guys are, so I'm not going to go into any spoilers, because I don't know when his backstory comes out. But he escaped from where he was locked up into the woods and was never found by anybody, and just lived off the woods, lived there for majority of his life. And from that, he slowly learned about drawing magic from nature and things like that, and slowly became a druid, a moon druid. And what he was doing before was probably just, walking through the woods, just an average day, probably looking for food at first, before the sudden tearing scared the shit out of him. And suddenly he was in the library with everybody and immediately super nervous and backs away from everyone.
I forgot to say that Theo is fully ranger and has a lot of plant spells.
Yeah, Shui heard the ripping and stuff like that. And he's in this library now, and he sees these 3 people. Is there anyone else? Or just...
No, I'll read the description again since we've gone through all that. You appear to be in an enormous library. A massive library stands before you with hundreds of shelves and shelves of books. There are no ladders or stairs leading to the second floor, only a small trapdoor in the floor itself.
Wait. You 3 weren't on my ship? Hello?
I'm trying to think.
They would be very confused, I imagine. But yeah, Undead Avayath says, doesn't look like we're on a ship. Who are you?
Well, hold on, wait.
I could ask you the same thing, partner.
Who are you supposed to be?
I'm Avayath, the Undead Slayer. But I don't slay undead. I'm undead, and I slay things.
Thanks for the specification.
You're welcome.
Goodness. So everyone else just appeared here similarly to myself then, huh?
I'm guessing we were all teleported here.
Well, is everyone all right?
I think I'm dreaming. I pinched myself and I didn't wake up, but I think I'm still dreaming. Maybe I didn't do it hard enough.
Yeah, I thought I had just woken up, but after seeing you 3, maybe I didn't.
Oh, I'm Shui, by the way.
Theo goes to hold his hand out to shake.
Shui spits on his palm and then grabs Theo's hand.
Oh, Theo immediately, his face
course he does.
drops. Theo's face drops just to an unpleasant expression. He's like, it's very good to meet you. I am Theodore Redston.
And he's just like, real nice to meet you, Theo.
He wipes his hand.
Shui lets go, and he like puts his hands on his hips, and he like lets out a hearty little laugh.
What does that sound like?
Like that.
No, go yo ho ho.
The immediate, like, no, that's wrong. That is not how he laughs.
Laughs like fucking Mr. Krabs.
Oh.
You did it better.
No, it's Shui, so he'd be like,
Yeah, he would.
Oh my god.
And he looks, I guess, around Theo, to Brandy over there, who didn't introduce himself yet. What's your name, big guy?
I don't have one.
You don't have a name.
What is that? Shui's just confused, and he's just like, well, it's fine if you don't want to tell us, but we have to call you something.
I've been called many things by many folks, but I don't know what's my name exactly. I've been called things like demon and monster, and I've been called wolf, and someone even called me Abagrim, but I don't know what that means.
Oh. You could name yourself.
You could name yourself.
I ain't
What's your favorite thing?
I don't know. I ain't got...
What's your favorite food?
You're asking a lot of questions. I'm not.
What's your favorite?
used to-
I'm sorry.
Calm down now, Mr. Shui.
I've never had a use for names, so y'all can call me whatever. I don't particularly care.
Name him after Shui's favorite food.
do not.
Maybe we can just call you,
Brandy.
For no reason.
Skye for your scars.
Wow.
No, he wouldn't say that.
Furry for your fur coat.
No!
Naked because you don't have any clothes on.
Yeah.
No.
Nudie for your lack of clothes.
There you go.
Well, sir, regardless of lack of name, which I suppose you wouldn't have had to give us one either way, I'm ready to find out why we've come here. So, Theo's gonna look around to see if there's any, like front desk type of thing.
You look around, there are only the bookshelves and the trapdoor.
Oh, there's not even a door?
There are no doors.
Okay, so Theo looks around, or Theodore looks around, and he kind of does a huff and puts his hand on his hips and is like, there doesn't seem to be an exit other than this. And then he points down at the floor, though I'm not thinking too well of going down there.
Well, what's up there? He points to the second level.
There are no ladders or stairs leading to the second floor, says my notes.
Well, there appear to just be more books, but no way to get up there. Either way, I wouldn't want to go up a level anyway.
So you'd rather go lower?
I'd rather stay on the level, but there's really no way to, leave, so...
Going down is more likely to get us out of here.
AI Dungeon really likes to railroad, as a fair warning.
That's okay.
You big knight,
Yes,
you have wings. Can you get to the second floor?
I could.
Do it.
Okie doke. This version of Avayath, his race is reborn, so he can't actually just like fly normally, but he can cast fly. I prepared it just in case. He has to cast fly because his armor's too heavy for his wings to carry him normally. But he can then start flapping his wings and goes up to the second floor.
Okay, time to generate something, because I had something for you. I had something for you attempting to climb, but not flying.
Oh, I can target one. I have to cast it at 5th level, so I might as well. I have to guess who can fly and who can't. Shui and Theodore also get flight.
Ooh.
Cool.
Oh, he's really Peter Pan right now.
Oh!
Shui's like, whoa, I'm flying. And he just, he cuts off and just starts, like, I don't know, doing flips.
Theo probably will kind of flail in place. You know how, in, like, space, like, zero gravity type things, it's like, you have no up or down? I want the visual of him to be flailing his limbs and twirling around and be like, oh my goodness, I did not expect this.
All right, you flap your wings to get yourself to the second floor. As you flap the air underneath you, you feel yourself getting dizzy. You land in the middle of the library.
Oh.
I told you it loves to railroad.
Cool.
It appears that my wings have been weakened somehow.
No, it just looked like he just popped back in place there.
Well, regardless, flying doesn't seem to be working.
Theo's continuing spinning in place, not that high off the ground, but enough to where he can't get a grip on anything, and he's just like, I am not feeling so good.
Brandy will move over and stop Theo from spinning in place.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Meanwhile, Shui is probably just doing somersaults.
Goodness gracious. I definitely would have loved a little warning.
Yeah, why'd you do that?
My apologies. I figured it's better if we go as a group.
But you forgot, our friend over there.
You can just say, Wolf if you want. That's the earliest name I remember being called.
As long as you don't dislike it.
I don't care. I don't have a use for names. It doesn't matter to me.
Well, much obliged, Mr. Wolf.
Yeah.
Right, my apologies. I can only cast the spell on 2 other people. Probably should have asked who can fly and who can't.
I can fly, technically.
Technically.
Only a certain amount of times in a while. I can do it a little bit.
Short or long rest.
In a short or long rest, I can cast Wild Shape, which allows me to transform into a beast of a challenge rating related to my druid level divided by 3 rounded down.
In Brandy's world, you just know, or in this Brandy's world, everyone just knows D&D statistics and stats.
Sometimes I can, if I so choose.
Wow, that's impressive.
We should probably stay flying as we go down, just in case we have to fly back up.
Ah, alright. I hope you don't, mind. He looks at Mr. Wolf, who I assume still has a hold of him.
That's fine.
Cool, I'll go open the trap door then.
Go ahead.
He goes to the door.
You're just gonna open it?
Well,
If you look at the trapdoor, there is a small lever that has been placed in the center of the trapdoor next to a small slot.
there's a lever here.
It's a trap. You said it yourself.
Yeah, but what other choice do we have?
I'll do it. Everybody stand back.
What? No! I'm already here! Push Shui, please. Just push him so you can, like, float out of the way.
He pushes you.
Goodness, play nice now.
And he will... So there's a lever that he can pull, and there's a trapdoor?
No, there's a lever, and then next to it is a small slot.
Okay. He pulls the lever.
The lever is very, very heavy, and it takes all your strength to pull it, but you succeed. The lever opens the trapdoor, letting a little light in, but not enough for you to see anything clearly.
Well,
As the lever is pulled, a loud creaking sound echoes throughout the room, and the floorboards begin to buckle and sag.
oh.
Sag. Ew.
I do not feel safe about going down there.
You fall.
Oh, cool.
Even though we're flying.
We're flying?
Well,
Those of you who can fall. The fall is very, very hard. You tumble headlong down the shelves, colliding with the books in the process. You land on the floor, and the shelves have stopped your fall.
It's just Brandy.
Oh no!
Brandy's the only one that can't fly, so
Yeah.
he just...
How did he hold on to Theo?
He was probably just letting Theo hold on to his arm or something.
Ah, okay.
And I doubt Theo's gonna be able to fucking hold dude
Probably not.
I feel like you would take damage from that, but you can roll a dex save to see if you avoid damage.
up. Cool, I'd love to. Let me roll a dexterity saving throw. Hey, here's it for all you dorks out there. Here's some ASMR of rolling dice. That's a 7.
Yeah, I didn't have a DC in mind, but it was not 7. So, I mean, I
Fair.
didn't have a
How
DC
far
in
did I
mind.
fall?
Let's just. It says you fell for a while, but the bookcases kind of broke your fall, so I wouldn't assume it's a lot. So we'll just roll.
Ah, yes. Good old wood. Good old wood breaking my fall.
We'll
Nice.
roll two. We'll roll 2d6s for fall damage.
Cool.
2d6.
7.
Okay.
7.
Ow.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Mr. Wolf, are you alright?
I'm fine.
Theo's gonna swim in the air. I have...
The splintering wood broke my fall.
Goodness. Well, I have something that could help if you need it.
I'm okay. It didn't hurt that bad.
Are you sure? He brings out a little red vial.
What's that?
Oh, it's a healing potion. I made it myself.
He like looks at it for a long time, like squinting at it.
Looks like juice, like berries or something.
Oh, when you drink it, it will help heal your wounds.
I'm okay. I don't think I need it.
We should probably save that in case of an emergency.
I suppose so. It's not too much, but good thinking.
Those without dark vision, you are in a damp, dark place. There's no light, but a thick, almost liquid substance covers the ground. You can smell the substance, and it smells rotten. Those who can see in the dark, you can see perfectly in the dark, even without the aid of light. Your eyes have adjusted themselves to this new form, and you can see clearly in this pitch blackness.
Theo's gonna cover his face as he looks down on the ground. He's like, goodness, does anyone else smell that?
Yeah, it's rotten.
Can I investigate it?
Sure.
I would like to investigate the... What did you say it was?
It is a liquid substance on the ground.
Oh boy, I can roll a dice. Nat 20.
Oh,
my
Jesus.
God.
So yeah, what is that goop?
Let's find out together.
I imagine Theo has like a little, what is those called? It's not a syringe. It's like with a little bubble on the end. Baster? Okay, so he basically takes that up and he looks at it and is like,
You smell it. It smells rotten. You taste it. It tastes rotten.
Okay, continue. What were you saying?
That was it. All it gave me was it smells rotten and it tastes rotten.
So all I know is it's rotten for a nat 20. That's amazing. Well, whatever it is, it's rotten.
We should not stay in here then. We should move on.
Good thinking.
Usually, rotten smells can attract scavengers.
Well, good thinking then.
Are there any other places to go in this room, Cassie?
You can roll a perception check.
I'd love to. I'm so good at perception. This Brandy's actually really good at perception. Here, some more ASMR. Oh, tasty. That's a 23 for perception.
Damn. You examine the room. The shelves along the walls are covered with all sorts of bizarre books. The books cover a wide array of topics, but the most common one is necromancy.
Huh?
Ooh.
You look for a way out. There is a lever on the wall next to a strange symbol. Hold on. Sorry. Hold on. Give me 1 second.
Uh-huh.
Theo smells his rose while you do that so that he can get the stank out.
Press the button to activate the lever, the book states.
The book tells it. Oh my goodness.
The hell was that?
I don't know. Sounded like it came from that book.
What did you say?
He looks at the book.
Press the lever to activate. Press the button to activate the lever.
How are you talking?
Press the button to activate the lever.
I want to pick up the book.
I can't fucking say it straight. I'm trying.
I've noticed. I want to pick up the book.
Okay, you pick up the book.
I open the book.
It is blank.
I throw the book into the goo.
Ow.
What was that for?
It's got nothing in it.
Ah.
Useless.
It's useless.
Can Theo pick the book back up?
Sure.
Well, no use to, go throwing books now.
Where's this button at? Let me see.
Press the button to activate the lever. Pull the lever. So,
Next, it says there is a lever on the wall next to a strange symbol.
What is the symbol?
This is circle.
Cool. What a symbol.
looks like a circle.
Let me... Hold on, I'll put it in the generator again. You examine the symbol. It is made of an upside-down V, a sideways T, and a backwards S. You stand there looking at the symbol, trying to make something of it.
BTS!
V,
Shut
not
up.
B.
Oh.
BTS!
Well, that's interesting. I wonder what it means by a button around here.
I can't see anything.
I'm
What?
blind.
Aren't your eyes glowing?
I also can't see anything.
Just because they're glowing doesn't mean I can see.
Okay. She's like, okay. Sorry for being so presumptuous.
That's fine.
Good word.
Thanks.
Avayath is going to cast Prestidigitation. He can change the odor of something, or put an odor down, I guess. So he tries to, like, get rid of a little bit of the stench. And he's also going to grab out his candle and use Prestidigitation again to light the candle, so you can see a little bit.
Okay, you just see what the others have seen. Bookshelves that appear to be on mostly necromancy. There's a lever on the wall next to a strange symbol.
He will read a book on necromancy.
What?
You do so. Necromancy.
Can I search the bookshelves for this button?
Sure.
I'll do an investigation. A 12.
Okay, sorry. You look through the bookshelves but don't find it. It must be here somewhere. You look through.
Is Theo still holding the book?
You look through the bookshelves again, but still don't find it.
I'm just gonna pull the lever, I think.
All right.
I'm starting to think this book is lying and that there is no button.
I suppose I didn't judge critically on what the book was saying.
I pull the lever.
All right. The lever snaps forward, sending a small beam of light towards your position. You see a lever on the far wall next to a small door in the next room. There's a lever like that one there, the book states.
There
What?
sure is.
What does it do?
Pull it to find out.
I don't... That sounds a little...
And then the book giggles.
Hello, book, are you sinister?
Can Avayath insight the book's tone of voice?
Sure.
Okay. 10.
Seems like a pretty standard talking book.
Seems as trustworthy as any other talking book you've ever met.
You know, I think you were a little bit, right on not trusting this book, Mr. Wolf. Theo's going to set it lightly against the wall.
You just
Okay.
put it against the wall and it just sticks to it because it was in the goo for a second.
Yeah. Yeah. He does that. Well, that's a good test on how sticky the goo is.
I don't like this place very much.
Neither do I.
I'll try and pull the other lever.
All right.
You're going to the other lever?
Yeah.
You go towards the other lever. As you continue, the hallway leads to a staircase, which spirals upwards. As you walk up the stairs, the staircase leads into a large round room. I guess the lever has moved to the top
lever's
of
moving.
the staircase.
It was here a second, but then suddenly a staircase arose from the ground and took the lever away.
Gosh, what is going on here?
You should have walked up the staircase immediately.
I'm interested. I want to pull that lever. Say, I've never been inside a building. I don't know how they interact usually, so I just kind of,
Oh.
I haven't been in many buildings. I've been in one, I think.
And that's not in jest.
No, I've only been in one, and I didn't like it very much, so I haven't particularly gone in other buildings.
Oh. So, where did you live?
The woods, just about everywhere.
Oh. Interesting. I hope it did well for you.
I live off the land. I've lived this long, so, I do all right for myself.
Yeah, I lived on a ship most of my life.
A ship? What's that?
It's a really big piece of wood that floats on water, on the ocean.
Like a tree?
It's a structure.
Oh, I see. I've seen trees that float on water.
Trees can float on water? No, stop.
Someone can.
He doesn't say that.
It's a bunch of trees built together to be effective for traveling through water. But anyways, we should probably focus on getting out of here.
Why don't you just swim through the water? I don't.
And he just mumbles to himself as he starts walking up the stairs.
Some people aren't very good at swimming.
That's fair. I can breathe underwater, so, I've never had much of a problem with it.
Impressive.
The walls are lined with shelves, and those shelves are packed with books. The room is circular and has no doors or windows. There's a lever on the wall. Press it for more light.
I would like more light.
Hey, Wolf, there's a lever.
Here I go. Stay still.
He, moves towards the lever.
The lever snaps to the side, and the room is bathed in light. The light is so bright that you can barely look at it. Now that's a nice light, a very pleasant-sounding voice says.
Is that still the book?
It's very bright.
Oh, it sounds like it's in the room this time.
Oh. Looks for the voice?
You look to see who is speaking, but no one is there. The voice comes from the air and seems to be hovering just above the floor. I am Zoron, master of the shadows.
Zoron.
Zoron.
Of course! I should have known!
Goodness.
That beloved Chosen One's NPC, Zoron.
Everyone's
Master
favorite.
Of shadows.
He's always been here, just slightly above the floor.
Yeah, we've just never been able to see him.
You still can't see him.
Master of the shadows, sir. What's going on here?
Are you so uncivilized as to not even ask a fellow spirit how he comes to be in your library?
This is not my library, and I am sorry if I offended.
Of course it's your library. You created it.
What the hell are you talking about?
It's your library.
It's not.
It is.
Well, it's not my library. Is it any of yours?
No.
Well, that settles that.
It might be mine. I don't know.
It might be yours.
Well, I have a really active imagination, and whenever I dream stuff, sometimes I don't know. Maybe this is my
I
fault.
built whole libraries that manifest.
He still thinks this is a dream, and that this is his dreamscape, and that he's manifesting this library.
Manifest a way out of here.
Would you like to get out of here?
I would.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, please.
It's rather simple. You just have to figure out a way to get into the central chamber of the tower, where all the magic is kept.
All right.
How?
I'll tell you when you reach the center chamber.
Why can't you tell us how to reach the central chamber in the first place?
Just follow me. The voice begins to fade in and out.
I feel as if we are being
The room
pranked.
starts to get blurry. If you want to go through with the deal, you have to act quickly. The entity is starting to fade away.
We follow Zoron.
Okay.
Wait, don't you all want to think about this? As you all jump in.
We have to go. We have no other options.
Oh,
The voice becomes hard to locate. Everything becomes a faint shadow. I'm here!
Be a lot easier if we could see you.
You must be getting closer because I can see you perfectly.
Oh.
This seems like a trap.
Master of Shadows, how can we trust you?
Because you made me.
I didn't. Didn't you?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I belong to the library, and thus I belong to you.
This isn't my library.
Of course it is. You made it.
I didn't make this.
Oh, don't be so modest.
Shui, can you get rid of this? You made the library, didn't you?
Sorry, I don't know how to get rid of it. Master of Shadows, I am your master. Can you take us to this central chamber?
Of course. Follow me.
I feel as if nothing changed.
I told you, it gets a little sticky.
Follows the Master of Shadows.
Let's just keep following the voice, I guess.
You continue walking forward, but you lose sight of the voice. You see nothing, and everything is a dim shadow. Here you are. Oh, sorry. Here you are. A voice whispers.
Is there a reason you're whispering now?
We're in a library.
We were always in a library.
The voice is floating right next to you. It's time.
Time for what?
It will become apparent soon enough. Are you ready?
I'm gonna kill you.
ready.
What are you talking about?
Ready to ascend.
No. What the fuck? I'm not ready to die.
You must ascend.
Is this purgatory? Real quick, did anyone here die?
No.
No, this is definitely a trap.
What does ascend mean?
You must be willing to go up in a puff of smoke, so to speak.
Avayath starts slashing at where he's hearing the voice from next to Theodore, I guess.
Excuse you.
Just hear laughter. Whispered laughter.
Excuse you, sir. Please be careful with your blade.
Sorry, it doesn't seem like it's there.
There are no doors in the room, but there is a ladder that heads upstairs, standing in a corner. There's a ladder, the voice says.
There sure fucking is.
Thank you for that.
I want to go up the ladder.
I guess we go up the ladder then.
Do we still fly?
Flight lasts 10 minutes, so I imagine be over by now.
Oh, probably, yeah. Are you enjoying the fun adventure with Zoron so far?
I am.
Zoran, the Master of Shadows? Yeah, absolutely.
Professor
Best.
Theo's having a great time. Professor Theodore,
My
sorry.
favorite NPC.
The ladder leads to a trapdoor. You reach up, grab the edges of the trapdoor, and pull up the trapdoor. It pops up, and you crawl through. Good job!
Thank you. I just rolled my eyes so hard right just now.
Yeah, Professor Theo was like, don't patronize us.
You step into the next room. It's time to go. Do you still wish to do this?
What is this that we're doing?
What?
Very well. You may enter.
Hell, is anyone, feeling extremely anxious about this?
Yeah, this feels off.
Raise your hands if you do not trust this voice at all.
Raise his hand.
I mean, if I raise the hand, yeah.
Raise his hand, puts down hand, and then raise his hand again.
Right, okay.
Have you all gone through the trapdoor, or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Depends on what happens next.
As soon as all of you are through the trapdoor, everything goes odd. The air
Just
feels
kidding.
colder,
I didn't
as
go
if
through
you
the
have
trapdoor.
just stepped outside. You can see the sky, but it looks different.
Different how?
You examine the sky. The sky is black, and on the horizon there is a red glow. It's time. Goodbye. The red glow begins to grow, and you see a bright light at the top of the globe.
What begins to glow?
The red glow begins to grow, and you see a bright light at the top of the globe. Where is the globe? Somewhere.
The fuck is happening?
I do not know.
Stay behind me. And Avayath just kind of stands in front of everybody with the sword out ready to fight.
goodness, if you're certain.
The light grows brighter. You feel something like an electrical zap running through your body. I didn't think it would be so bright, you complain, shielding your eyes.
I didn't think it would be so bright.
Neither did I.
The source of the light grows brighter, and you can see a woman sitting in a throne made of light. She looks like an angel,
That's far enough.
she says.
Huh?
What are you talking about?
I am the source of all that is light. I am known by many titles, but my most common one is Good Witch. Those are just my physical forms.
Roll initiative.
Oh, cool.
We're fighting good witch.
All right.
No option. You fight her now. And I have never used this stat block before, so get ready for this to be very wonky.
What's a stat block of?
You don't need to worry about it.
Oh, cool.
Alright, let me roll for her. The Good Witch, also known as Light. I just liked.
Cool.
Oh, she nat 1. So...
Yay!
So you can clearly see she is antagonistic and about to fight you for the sake of this, since she goes last.
Shui is going to pull out his sword and he's going to just run up and attack.
Okay.
I was like, do I
Attack
roll?
her.
Okay, cool. Okay, I will.
Face me!
Kill me!
Also, she has a broom. I would just note that.
Cool.
That's funny. 21. No, 22, sorry.
Yep, that hits.
Okay. I do 6 plus 4.
10 bludgeoning. Okay, yeah. You hit her, and that seems like it did barely anything to her. And she just laughs wickedly. The Good Witch.
Can you laugh?
Why don't I have the voice mod on?
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah. That's it.
Ah.
As a
Yeah.
bonus action,
Well,
though,
nobody else was within 5 feet. Do you get your sneak attack?
Oh, I do get my sneak attack. 28!
Alright, she's going to use her uncanny dodge reaction to half that.
Okay.
Oh.
Alright.
Interesting.
It'll be 19 instead.
I'm gonna use my fancy footwork to slip away, and when I do that, I don't prompt opportunity attacks.
Gotcha.
Hell yeah.
Next, it's Theo.
Well, if we're doing this, Theo's going to bring out his bow and point it at her and be like, I have not used this thing for combat in years. So that is 29 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
6 piercing.
Gotcha.
17.
Yes, that hits.
And that is 5 piercing damage.
Foolish mortals coming into my library.
He said it was ours.
And we didn't choose this, we just appeared here.
It is Avayath's turn.
Avayath says, we'll see who's foolish.
We'll see whose
and-
library
See
this
whose
is.
library this is.
He's going to take off his helmet and use his bonus action Form of Dread. You see his head starts to look more like a zombie, more fucked up. And he gets this like...
As far as I know, he always looked like that under the helmet.
Yeah, well, more fucked up apparently. Yeah, red marks start appearing on him. And he gets this like scary necrotic energy around him. That is his bonus action. And then for his action, he's just gonna walk up and try to cut a bitch open.
Oh my god.
Okay.
He also gets 11 plus 13 temporary hit points. And let's roll. That's 18 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
And that is 23 necrotic damage
Okie dokie. Ouchies.
because of his improved pack weapon and life drinker and form of shred. And then that is
Watch you
gonna
kill
be
her before it's her turn.
21 to hit.
Yep.
And then 14 more necrotic damage.
Gotcha.
And that's the end of his turn.
How could this be?
Okay.
Rather ruthless.
It's Wolf's turn.
How does the
She is
good witch
bloodied.
look?
She is bloody.
Cool. Great. You know what? I'll do an oldie but a goodie. I'm gonna cast Gravity Sinkhole on her.
Okay.
So, make sure it's out of range for anyone else. She needs to make a con save.
It's a 10.
She fails. So, like, the darkness of this sky, like, kind of coalesces into one spot and gets even darker. And then you just watch as it starts sucking everything in and sucks this woman towards it. She will take... Let's see.
Damn, bitch, she's still rolling dice?
It's fucking 5d10, dude. She will take 31 force damage and be pulled in a straight line towards the sphere.
Gotcha. She looks horrible.
Hell yeah.
Was that your doing, Mr. Wolf?
Yeah, it's a trick I got. It's very useful.
Certainly seems so.
Yeah.
What?
This horribly, horribly bloody witch. She's going to get on her broom and she's flying a little bit now, but you're the closest one and she would have to disengage to get away from you. So she's going to reach out and touch you and cast Disintegrate.
On who?
Isn't Avayath the closest one?
Oh no, wasn't it Wolf? Oh no, I guess it is Avayath. Sorry, Avayath.
Avayath
It's you now.
walked right up, yeah.
It's you now, Avayath.
Thanks for taking that bullet for me, bud.
What is she casting?
Disintegrate.
dog.
Does that do necrotic damage?
No, it does force damage, dude.
Force damage, okay.
That's gonna hurt.
It's about to hurt.
Don't fail your deck save.
Dex save, okay. 12.
No, well.
That is a failure. Mm-hmm. This is going to be very bad. That's going to be 67.
Oh, he's
Force
alive.
damage.
He'll live.
Fucking Christ.
That's a lot of damage, but he'll live.
That's a lot of damage.
This Avayath has a lot of HP. He is not bloodied.
Oh, wow.
Ooh. I was really worried.
Chunky boy.
I thought we were about to see Avayath not feeling so good.
No, apparently he's
good.
he's still just standing there, like looking angry.
And then you hear, as she suddenly disappears, and you go through the hole where she was and find yourself in another room.
Ah, you are far too clever for your own good, I must say.
And she's gone now.
Okay.
Just everyone?
Everyone is in another room. I guess you just floated through.
I imagine the world being all fucked up as it is, it just kind of folded in on itself and we just appeared in the room.
Yeah, did she disappear or was she teleported randomly? Unknown.
Oh, so that's the end of combat?
Yep, that was it!
But what is known is that we're far too clever for our own good.
Apparently.
That was what happens when I put you defeated her. And she was so close to being dead that I just figured we'd do it now. Because it says if you defeat her, she vanishes.
Cool.
Damn, I should have used the spell slot. But anyways, yeah. Avayath, kind of upset, screams, "Come back here, you coward!"
Whoa, Avayath, relax. She's gone, I think.
She did a number on me.
I could help with that if you need.
I think just taking a short break would be enough for me.
Alright. I don't know how long I want to be here, though.
A short rest is an hour, if you wanted one.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is like, can I persuade everyone to wait here for an hour?
No.
Never mind then. Let's go.
I can heal you up some if you need it as well, yeah.
If you could, that would be much appreciated.
Alright, come here.
He comes here.
I kill him. No.
Good.
I will cast heal on him.
Oh, snap.
So you regain 70 hit points. Oh, wait. You're undead, huh?
Oh.
According to the stat block, I'm just humanoid.
Okay, cool. Good to know. That's the important thing. Then you're fine.
Which you almost killed him.
I would have wasted a 6th level spell slot. You regain automatically 70 hit points, and also if you were blind, deaf, or had any diseases, you're cured.
Well, that's above my max HP.
Well, you took 64 fucking damage, so
67.
Plus you have temporary hit points too, so.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
I
that's
forgot
why
about that.
it went way above.
Well, how much did you need then?
43.
Oh. Never mind, I'm not gonna waste a fucking heal on you. Are you kidding me? I'll
fair.
just do...
Good berry.
Yeah, eat this berry,
have
idiot. No. I mean, so do I just don't have it prepared. I'll do a Cure Wounds then. I'll do, we'll pump a 5th level Cure Wounds into you. That'll be good.
Can Theo observe and say, a very good demonstration of Cure Wounds?
Thank you. Well, we'll see how good a demonstration it is in a second. Depending on how well I roll with these dice.
You heal 27 hit points.
Okie doke.
Not as good as heal, but like, you know.
It's pretty good.
She went last in combat, or else she would have done more. But one of her things was she literally could multi-attack with the broom. So
Down.
Starts beating us to death with her broom. Just
because it can fly and she can order it, so
goddamn.
she could like poison you with a dagger and then hit you with the broom.
God.
That'd have been really good.
But she didn't go first. That was what I would have started with, so she immediately just went to a big spell.
She's like, okay, I'm just gonna turn you to sand now.
The man on Dieth says thank you.
Yeah, no problem. We should, look for any other exits, I guess, if she's really gone.
The room you are in is empty, aside from a single table. On the table sits a small box, and in the middle there is a large sphere.
I'm gonna look at the box, I guess.
Wonder if that could be a scrying orb.
The box opens, and a tiny bit of bluish-green mist comes out. Do you want to do this? In my notes, it indicates there is a very long pause here because it gave me a bunch of lines, and then it says, yes, you can do this.
Yeah, I can do this.
What is this that you're doing?
I have no idea.
You look inside the box. It takes a moment for your eyes to adjust, but when they do, you see a card. Read the card.
What the fuck is happening?
It couldn't be any weirder than what we've already experienced.
I guess not. There's a card inside.
Oh, what does it say?
Feed the card.
No, it says read the card, a voice whispered to you.
Oh, read the card. Okay. I read the card.
You read the card. The spark. That's also what it says, besides just the voice whispering.
Okay. It says the spark.
What about the spark? Whose spark?
I have no idea. I don't know what that fucking means.
What a spark means?
I don't know what that is.
Oh, it's just a special ability that some people can manifest.
I see. Well, it just says the spark, so I don't know what that means. I don't know what it's in reference to.
I wonder if this library is some kind of manifestation of someone's spark.
Oh, I knew it was Arthur. I'm kidding.
Fucking Arthur, all along I knew it.
That's really not enough to go on.
The only other thing in the room is the sphere.
Can I look at the sphere?
You go up to the sphere. The sphere comes to life, spinning rapidly. When it stops, there is a figure in the middle of the room. The figure looks like a cross between a man and an elf.
That's
What
what
Okay.
He is here now.
Hello?
Whoa! Where'd you come from?
Hello.
Oh,
Oh, God.
hello.
Who are you?
Are you confused, too?
Who are you?
I am known by many names, but my most common one is death. Those are just my typical physical forms. If this is a fight, consider me warned.
Roll initiative.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Really dying?
We're fighting death.
Because there is no death stat block, I'm considering this to be an avatar of death, meaning the avatar of death's hit points appear hit points equal to half of its summoner's maximum hit points. So what are half of your maximum hit points, Shui?
I was like me.
You're the summoner.
Yeah. 115.
So what's half of 115? It is, we'll do 58. All right, let's roll initiative for him. All right, so Shui.
I go first. I am going to, again, take out my beating stick. And I'm going to run up to Death. And I'm going to attack.
It's flying, by the way. It's like hovering.
Cool.
Okay, I'm going to make a charisma. I'm going to persuade it, okay? I'm going to use my
Okay.
level 9 ability feature called Panache, whatever the fuck it's called.
Mm-hmm.
It says, at 9th level, your charm becomes extraordinarily extraordinarily beguiling. As an action, you can make a charisma persuasion check contested by the creature's wisdom insight check. If it is hostile, it has disadvantage on attack rolls against targets other than you and cannot make opportunity attacks on targets other than you.
So do I roll anything for that, or does it just happen?
You have to, it's a contest between my persuasion and your insight. So let me roll persuasion.
Okay, and this is a charming thing?
Yeah.
Well,
If it can't be
he
charmed,
is
I guess it doesn't
immune.
work. Cool, it doesn't work.
You did your best.
I did my best.
You summoned me, but you do not control me.
I didn't mean to summon you. Go away. I asked him to stay right in front of the man because he didn't attack, so he can't like move away without provoking opportunity attacks. So he's just gonna stay there.
I'm gonna look towards dude. I'm gonna hold my hand out, and a silvery beam of pale light shines down upon him in a 40-foot high cylinder, 5 feet wide. It's I'm casting Moonbeam.
Okay.
Dude's gotta make a con save. I'm casting Moonbeam at 3rd level. Dude's gotta make a con save. If he's a shape changer, he has disadvantage.
He is not.
Then he has normal.
21.
21. Well, fuck me. He still takes half damage, so that's cool. He will take 3d10 radiant damage. So let's fucking see. Okay. So half of 13 radiant damage, so 6 radiant damage. And this beam remains, so I can just move this shit around on each of my turns.
He is going to swing towards the one who summoned him, which is Shui.
Wait, he started his turn there, yes?
I guess, yeah, because he couldn't move yet.
He must make another con save.
Oh, okay. 8.
He fails. Now he takes another. 20 radiant damage.
Damn.
Incredible spell work.
He moves towards Shui. So he's gonna roll to hit you. 16.
That hits, yeah, that hits.
Okay, you're gonna take... Wow. 4 slashing damage. Hold on.
Wow.
And 2 necrotic. Those were horrible.
No! Shui! No! He's dead!
He's using uncanny dodge.
You're gonna use uncanny dodge on that?
That's a reaction. The fuck
I mean,
else
that's
was
fair. There's nobody else in the
Yeah.
fight. It's fair. Oh no, 6 damage.
Face death head on, you coward.
What did
What did you say? What did you say? Face death head on, you coward.
I'm right here.
He literally is.
It's Theo's turn.
Theo will... How's he looking?
I guess bloody.
Okay.
Well, I couldn't
Technically
justify.
bloody.
I couldn't justify trying to make an actual stat block for death. So, like I said, it's like an avatar of death that looks like a half elf.
No, he looks like a man mixed with an elf.
You're right.
One ear's pointy, one ear isn't.
Like literally half elf.
Ew.
Split down the middle.
Like someone stitched a human and elf down the fucking middle.
Oh. Professor Theodore will bring out his bow. Ooh, that's not good. That's on that one.
Oh no!
Oh no.
And then second attack. That is 25.
That does hit.
And that is 6 piercing.
Gotcha.
He'll shoot his one arrow, and he's like, "Oh, you can really tell I haven't shot this thing in years."
I don't know, Theo. Maybe in another life you were really good at it.
Fun observation.
Avayath is going to bonus action Form of Dread again. He gets 17 temporary hit points, and he's just going to walk up and try to stab him in the rib cage.
Gotcha.
14 to hit.
Nope.
Ooh, okay. Try to stab again. 18 to hit.
Nope.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Whoa!
Whoa, okay, Death.
Alright, Death.
It's only got half of Shui's max HP though, so.
I'm just tired of this. It's just like, oh, slippery.
Slippery. Death always seems to elude me.
If you had tried to climb up the bookshelves, it would have said it was too slippery, by the way.
The bookshelves are too slippery.
And then it would have said that you got stuck between two smaller bookshelves.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's the end of Undyeth's turn.
It'd be Shui's turn again.
Okay. I'm gonna get you this time.
Death comes for all of us.
Alright.
Okay.
Oh.
Everybody's like,
I
alright.
suppose you're correct.
New fun game. Which things are generated and what am I making up? Like,
A feat that I have is I took Magic Initiate so that I could get like Booming Blade or something like that, because I thought that'd be cool. So I'm gonna attack with that. I think it's a melee weapon attack roll, but looking at his AC, it might not hit. So
You got this.
you got this.
20.
That hits.
That hits. 38 thunder damage. 15. That's a lot of damage. What the fuck from this cantrip? Huh?
He's still up.
And on a hit, the target suffers the attack's normal effects, and it becomes sheath and booming energy until the start of my next turn. If the target willingly moves before then, it immediately takes 1d8 thunder damage, and the spell ends.
It's your turn, Wolf.
All right, that's my. Oh wait, I can sneak attack. I can sneak attack.
Oh,
Yeah,
I can sneak attack.
technically.
Okay.
yeah.
Plus 31 damage.
Is he still alive, Cassie?
No.
Everyone's
Anyway.
demonstrating such incredible abilities.
So, you defeat him. The creature's life form fades away, and he stands in front of you.
Now it's my turn.
He says,
I am not finished with you.
he starts to transform
So he is a shape changer. You lied.
into a death tyrant.
What the fuck is that?
They're bad. And it's his. Oh, it's Wolf's turn, luckily. It would have been bad if it started on his turn.
Cool.
I'm gonna use my fancy footwork to move away.
Get the fuck away.
To a safe.
Oh, a death tyrant. Oh, I know what the fuck that is. Oh no.
I'm gonna let Avayath deal with that.
That shit's what happens when a beholder becomes a fucking lich, dude. Oh no. Okay.
It's okay. I'm using it. I don't know what I'm doing.
So, that changes what I was planning on doing.
It basically transformed into a giant skull with a single red eye.
Cool.
Sans.
Okay, so I'm gonna drop Moonbeam, and instead what I'm gonna do is I am going to fucking cast Draconic Transformation. I'm gonna flavor this at the same time. I'm going to Wild Shape as well as an action. You watch as Wolf transforms into. I'm gonna Wild Shape into an Allosaurus.
Okay.
Is that the one with the long fucking neck?
No, that's the one that's like a T-Rex but smaller.
Okay, okay.
So basically, he also grows incorporeal wings at the same time. So it looks like he just turned into a fucking dragon on the spot. Because, you know, it's fun. So I have a 60-foot flying speed. I have blind sight of 30 feet. And also, I have a breath weapon, which I can use immediately. I need dude to make a dexterity saving throw.
Gotcha.
Goodness.
7.
Failure. He's gonna take 6d8 force damage. There's gonna be a lot of dice to roll.
Wolf, you're a dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking 28 force damage.
Gotcha.
And I just roar at him real loud.
Mr. Wolf is more impressive than I realized.
That also wasn't your final form, I see.
Alrighty, so the Death Tyrant's central eye emits an invisible, magical 150-foot cone of negative energy. At the start of its turns, the Tyrant decides which way the cone faces and whether the cone is active. It is deciding that it is active, and it is looking towards you, Brandy. So basically, you cannot regain hit points while it is looking at you.
Cool.
And now it's gonna use its eye rays.
Yep, this is gonna be bad. This is gonna hurt, y'all.
Charm Ray. The target creature must succeed on a DC 17 Wisdom saving throw.
Cool. Fucking easy. Like, no. He fails. Fucking 25.
So that was the first one. Here we go
Yeah.
again. All right, now you must make another wisdom saving throw.
Oh, all me, huh? This sucks. All right, here we
It's
go.
looking at you, yeah.
He can choose other targets, I think.
Yeah, he
but
can.
I'm fine with that.
You just turned into a big thing.
That's a goddamn 29.
You're
That's
good.
a goddamn.
That's a goddamn 29, baby.
Here we go again.
I'm a big cowboy dragon.
Make another wisdom saving throw.
Oh my god. 25 again.
You're good. He has things that are not just wisdom saving throws. He just happened to roll all wisdom saving throw based things.
It's very lucky that I keep my saw stats, because if I didn't, I would only have a +1 instead of a +5.
And that is his turn.
Good. Just roar angrily at him.
As like basically a light show goes on for a brief moment and nothing happens.
I can't tell if he's getting injured or not.
It is Theo's turn. Do not be persuaded that this is an easy fight, by the way, because it fucked up so bad that first turn.
Yeah. Yeah, death tyrants are scary.
Well, I guess it's about time to use this. So he casts Hunter's Mark and like a little tiny little bitty red dot.
Little baby
Appears
dot.
on-
Okay, sorry.
Little tiny baby dot, little small dot, little tiny baby dot.
And he's going to attempt to hit 16 for the first.
That misses.
Damn.
Uh-oh.
And that is 12 for the second.
That misses, unfortunately.
You know, he
Oh,
tried.
no.
He tried so hard.
Its armor class is different than it was a second ago. It's better. No, sorry, it's worse. I mean, it's better for you, it's worse for it.
Okay, so both of his little shots fail, and he's like, sorry, I'm shaking more than I realized.
Alright, it's going to use its legendary action then to do another eye thing.
Yeah.
Theo this time. So you need to make a dexterity saving throw, Theo.
You got this, Theo. You're dexterous.
Some Theos are. And I think this one is... It's alright. Dex save. Ooh. Do I win?
Yeah, you do win.
Yes.
You win.
He holds his coat in both his hands and does a little hop.
You hop away.
You fight well, mortals.
I wouldn't say that about myself.
And it would be Avayath's turn.
Sure hope this thing isn't resistant or immune to necrotic damage. He's going to use his first level cleric spell slot to cast Hex, give him disadvantage to wisdom saves. Yep, and then he's just going to start swinging. That's, I've been rolling atrocious. 13 to hit.
No, that does not hit.
Not one.
Jay!
No, that does not hit.
I missed both of mine too.
Sorry.
Oh, no, I'm slippery.
It's that goo from the other room. I'm covered in it.
Are you doing anything else?
I don't think I can. I used my bonus action, my action, so he's just there.
Gonna do another legendary action. Here we go. What's an 8? Oh, it's the same one I rolled last time. Okay, this one is gonna be targeted at you, Avayath. Make a dex save.
Right.
Uh-oh.
Right, got it.
I think he's going to use Counterspell.
I don't know if this is
I
a
don't think
spell.
it's a spell.
It's a legendary action.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's not a spell. It's eyes thingies.
11.
That is a failure.
no.
You are petrified as a light beam goes out at you. You are restrained, and you must repeat the saving throw at the end of your next turn as you start to turn to stone.
Uh-oh. He'll have to make a dex save again. If he fails, he turns to stone. I don't know.
Okay. All right.
Don't fail. Even if you fail, I can fix it. Don't worry about it. I'll fix you. Don't worry about it.
I can fix him.
Definitely. I can fix him. Yeah.
It's your turn, Shui.
Shui looks at what happened with Avayath and is just like, oh no. So he's just gonna try to dispose of this creature as soon as possible. He's gonna run up and attack. Ooh, that was a really, really good roll. That was one off from a nat 20. So 19 plus 9.
That does hit.
Nice.
24 plus 5. 29.
29 total.
Yep.
Gotcha.
And then I back up.
It doesn't matter. It's 120 feet. It can get you.
I back behind Avayath.
This room is not 120 feet long, so you cannot get out of its eye range.
But like, what if I have clever then?
You're backing behind a vine. The vine's gonna die even faster.
Gonna get petrified again. Double
That's
petrified.
funny. No, I don't do that, but I do back up.
And is that the end of your turn?
It is, yes.
Here it comes again.
Here
Legendary
comes again.
action. To you, Shui, roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no. Shui's mortal enemy.
3. It's okay. It shoots the fear ray at you. You are frightened for 1 minute, and you can repeat the saving throw at the end of your turn.
I can't be feared, sorry.
You can't be feared? You can't be frightened?
I can be frightened, yeah.
I can't be feared.
No one can fear me. I'm unfearable.
No one can be afraid of me.
Basically, you cannot willingly move closer to it, and you have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while you are in its line of sight.
So yeah, she was scared.
Very, very scared. And it's your turn, Wolf.
Oh, dragon time, baby. I fly towards this motherfucker.
Okay.
I'm gonna bite him. I'm gonna bite him in the face. That's a fucking lot. Fucking 23.
That hits.
15 piercing damage as I bite him in the face.
Ouchies. In the skull.
And then while my teeth are sunk into his fucking face, I use my breath weapon as a bonus action.
Okay.
He needs to make a dex save.
Oh boy. He's got really good saving throws, except Dex. I think that's the only one he doesn't have a saving throw for.
That's great for me.
Oh, it's a 19.
A 19?
Yeah.
That's a pass, but he'll still take half damage. Okie doke. He takes fucking 28 force damage, so half would be 14.
Gotcha. Still good to get that damage on him. Because he's not bloodied.
Yeah. And I just roar at him to spook him, but I know it doesn't.
Yeah. You begin to sweat and your heart pounds.
Fine, if you won't stand in my way, I will.
He moves quickly in.
What?
Anyway, he's gonna do the eye thing now.
Okay.
So that's gonna be at you, Brandy. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I'm also very good at those, because I took the resilient feat. That's still pretty fucking good. That's a fucking 20 altogether.
You passed.
Woo!
Here comes another one.
Woo!
Also at you, Brandy.
Woo!
Okay, make a dexterity saving throw.
Here we go. Wait, I have his dex. No, doesn't matter. It's pretty much the same. I got a natural 20.
Alright, good. He was about to do the petrification ray on you too, so. Alright, one more. Also at you, Brandy.
Okay.
Constitution saving throw again.
God damn, fucking 24. Brandy's doing really good. I want to play this Brandy instead.
So this is the enervation ray? Innervation? I don't know how to say that.
Yeah.
The target creature must make a DC 17 Constitution saving throw. It takes 8d8 necrotic damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful. So you're still gonna take some damage.
Oh, cool. So I'm gonna still take some anyway.
Yeah.
That's cool. Oh, necrotic?
Yes.
I'm resistant to necrotic.
Oh, then it'll be a...
So I'm gonna take a fourth of this fucking damage, baby.
Yeah, let me roll 8d8.
This is great. I love this. I'm not even gonna take it. The dinosaur's gonna take it. It's pretty cool.
Must be great being not petrified.
Oh wow, that sucked. That was a horrible roll. It got 23. So half of 23 would be
11. Half of 11.
Well,
so
we round up, so it would be 12. So it would be 6.
Okay, so 6. Okay, out of my 51 extra hit points, that is now at a 45.
And that is the end of its turn. It's still looking at you though, so you still can't regain hit points on your while it's looking at you.
That's fine. The whole point of being a druid. Oh, I gotta roll a con save for my concentration check. I have advantage on it because I also have Warcaster. That passes no matter what, but I'll roll again. Yeah. I rolled a 19 plus 8, so 27. Yeah, I'm good. My dragon form still stays.
I don't think that's the first. I think that's the first thing that's rolled. That was a damaging thing out of everything that I've rolled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
the first thing that's like hurt one of us.
it
technically.
is Theo's turn.
Oh boy.
Oh, it also regains all its legendary actions.
Yep, sure does.
So he will do his normal thing with his bow. 29
That hits.
29?
to hit.
Jesus. He's like, I'm just gonna start killing him now.
It's just that I just rolled literally like a 2 and like a 5 or something.
Oh no.
4 piercing.
It's still good to get any damage on it.
Your hunter mark is still on it too, right?
Oh yeah, Hunter's Mark.
Oh yeah, 100 mark. Yeah.
What was it? It was 4, 6.
So another 2.
So second attack.
Okay.
Ew. 17.
That does not hit.
Damn.
Anything else on your turn?
I don't think so.
It's time for eye
time.
time. So, Theo, make a wisdom saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy, wisdom! Unfortunately, not very good.
You got this?
I'm hitting a 3.
Okay, or maybe not.
It was the charm ray again.
Uh-oh.
You are charmed for 1 hour or until the death tyrant harms you. Basically, you regard it as like friendly.
You're in love. Oh, what?
You love it. No.
Love.
Actually, I'm feeling like this creature is quite interesting.
A charmed creature can't attack the charmer or target the charmer with harmful abilities or magical effects. The charmer has advantage on any ability check to interact socially with the creature.
You don't have to listen to it, but like, yeah, it's
So you can cast things that are non-damaging.
harmful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can also still do things for your teammates. You just can't attack it. You can't do damage to it.
Okay.
Or try to harm
Well, that's
it.
okay, because my damage just sucked anyway.
Theo said he's finding this thing quite interesting. Shui's like, I'm not. I find this thing really fucking freaky. He doesn't say fucking. Really freaky.
I think this is
He's
really
a pirate.
fucking freaky. He's a pirate, yeah, he would say fuck.
He would say fuck, but yeah, he does say fuck.
Shui said a curse, the first one in the entire series.
Shui.
Yeah, you fucked up. Shui.
To the,
That's why I turned to
the scene.
Shui.
But yeah, when you say, I put it into the generator, when you say, I think this creature is interesting, it answers,
What are you talking about?
I don't know, something about you seems quite intriguing to me currently.
you guys can keep going.
Well, it's Avayath's turn. He can't do shit except make that fucking save.
Yeah, what's the save?
It's a deck save, dude.
A deck save to get unpetrified? Okay, well,
Yeah.
18 fortunately for me.
Woo.
To Theo, it answers,
I am the Lord of the Dead.
and that's all.
That's amazing.
It's a 17 Avayath to break it.
So he passes, right?
So yeah, he passes then.
Ooh, yeah.
Yay.
Yay.
Yay!
Unfortunately, that's your turn, but like, yay.
And guess what
At least
time
you're not
it
petrified.
is? It's Death Ray time. Or not Death Ray, sorry.
Oh, I so hope it's the fucking Petrify Ray again on Avayath.
It is going to go towards Avayath again.
That would be amazing.
Back to stone.
You need to make a wisdom saving throw, Avayath.
If only he loved Claytor in this universe. You know what I'm saying? Turn
He'd
into
be like,
stone.
yes, I want to be stone. I love it.
That's a 19.
That passes.
Yeah.
That was also going to be the charm ray, which would have been funny.
You know what? You turned me to stone, but I kind of like stone, says of Claytor, so I think I'm kind of okay with you.
That would be Shui's turn then.
Shui's a pirate. Nothing fears him.
Arrgh. Nothing is afraid of him, you mean?
So he's going
Then.
to. He's going to attack with disadvantage as he's trying to work his way through this fear and attack this floating eye. Okay, well that was a nat 20. I just lost. Okay.
Aww.
That sucks. And then an 11. But my modifier is +9, so a not natural 20. So I guess it works out.
Okay, that does hit, yes.
8 bludgeoning, and then we're gonna sneak attack.
Do you get your sneak attack if you had disadvantage?
You don't need advantage on your attack roll to use your sneak attack if no creature other than your target is within 5 feet of you and you don't have disadvantage. Oh wait, he does have disadvantage.
You do have disadvantage. And also, Brandy is currently in 5 feet of the
Yeah,
dude.
so is Avayath.
Yeah.
Back the fuck up, y'all.
I'm trying to not catch you all in my fucking breath weapon. Because this thing's a huge ass cone.
I'm trying to do literally anything.
Okay.
Instead of that, then I'm gonna use my I'm trying to. That was so funny, Jeff.
I thought it was funny.
Trying to do literally.
Trying to do literally anything.
I'm gonna use.
I'm sorry, Jay.
My face
I'm
hurts.
It's
yo.
hilarious.
I have Battle Master. Martial Adept as a feat, so I have some maneuvers. Which ones did I take? I took Riposte and Trip Attack.
You had a trip to do with no legs?
Right.
Wait, you can't move towards it though. You have to move away.
Mm-hmm.
So if
I mean, he was already within 5 feet of it. He just can't.
No, he wasn't.
Oh, were you
Because I
not?
told you, I said he moved back.
Oh, that's right.
so you would
So never
have
mind.
to.
None of that happened. None of that.
Yeah.
happened.
Nothing happened.
Nothing
The
happened.
answer.
You would have to make a long distance attack.
He's within 30 feet, so what he'll do is he'll just cast this cantrip he has called Jolt. Constitution saving throw.
Okie doke. That will be a 22.
It passes.
So it does fucking nothing. Cool. Great.
Great.
Glad we've all come to this conclusion.
Just edit all this down. Just reverse.
In conclusion,
Edit it
nothing
out.
Just
happened.
cut this whole turn out. Just skip it. Nothing of substance was great.
Guess what time it is? It's eye time.
It's irate time.
Eye time. Okay.
Wait, you can't cut that turn because Jay's amazing joke was
Oh,
in
that's
it.
true. Everyone has to listen to Chewie do things and then have them revoked immediately.
And then do something else and then have that also revoked.
Yeah.
Eye time. It's at you, Chewie. Roll a wisdom saving throw.
Chewie's best thing.
Okay. 7.
You are charmed for 1 hour.
I don't. Does that overwrite the fear?
You have advantage, right? Against
oh,
charm effects,
against charm, yeah,
too.
I do.
Okay, roll again.
9.
You are charmed for 1 hour or until the Death Tyrant harms you.
Okay.
Yeah, are you no longer afraid then?
I think you are still afraid, but you are also charmed. You're like, it's like how you regard if meeting a god, basically, I would think.
It's like when you're in a haunted house. You're like, ah, ha, ha, ha. Oh, so scary.
Do you do anything else?
Or I have to roll to get rid of the fear.
Yeah, to see if you're afraid.
12.
You're still frightened.
Okay.
Ah, ha, 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 ah. Oh, so scary.
It's Wolf's turn.
I'm gonna bite him.
Okay.
That's not great. No, probably not. This a 9?
Nope.
Okay, he needs to make a fuck another deck save because I'm
Gotcha.
gonna blow force at him.
That one.
Yeah! 27 force damage.
Gotcha.
Just continue to blow energy at him.
Bloodied.
Yay! Thank God.
Yay.
Yay! Yes!
And he says back,
Why would you say that?
to who? I guess to
I didn't say
Brandy.
anything. Looks at him like, what are you talking about?
I guess your fire breath? Like,
That's me
Come
yelling
out
at
of your
him.
mouth.
Yeah. Me yelling at him.
he speaks Draconic and you were cursing.
Yeah, just it's like
It's his turn, so it's eye time.
yeah, let's go.
Alright, that is going to be a Brandy.
Yep.
So you need to make a strength saving throw.
24.
24, you succeed. Woo! Here we go again. We're gonna do this one at Avayath. You need to make a Constitution saving throw.
23.
23, that succeeds. Let's do... Shui. Make a Dexterity saving throw, Shui.
Petrified.
21.
You're good. It was the petrification ray, though. So. And that is its turn. Woo! You guys have good mods at this level, so it hasn't really done a ton.
We're tanky.
It's Theo.
Did anyone get hurt yet, other than Brandy?
No.
I just think Brandy.
No?
I don't think so.
Who's the only one who's being looked at, so who can't be healed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't be
So
healed.
Theo
right now.
really can't do anything right now.
Yeah, just like, haha, this is so interesting. This is intriguing. I'm gonna start drawing this.
Honestly, I literally was about to have him take out his notebook and have him be like, "Tell me about yourself."
When you say tell me about yourself, it says,
What do you want to know?
What do you want to do? No one's ever asked that.
How did you become Death? The Lord of Death.
Cassie,
yeah.
you sound like the dude in the Murder House Jackbox game. You do!
So good.
You do.
So Theo brought out his notebook and asked, like, "Tell me about yourself." And then he said, "What do you want to know?" And then Theo said, "How did you become the Lord of Death?"
That is a subject for another tale.
Darn.
And it's eye time.
Yeah.
Eye
Yeah.
time. It's going at. He's having a friendly conversation with Theo, so it's going at Shui again.
Yeah. Shui's also charmed, though. What if it hurts him? Then it's gonna break his charm.
Oh, that's true. He'll do it at Avayath.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jay.
Let's go. 10. I rolled bad.
Oh no! It casts Telekinetic Ray. I can move you 30 feet in any direction, and you are restrained by the ray's telekinetic grip until the start of its next turn, or until the Death Tyrant is incapacitated. So it moves you 30 feet away from it, and you are restrained. And that's it.
Cool.
So that's all. Shui. Oh wait, no, is it Avayath's turn? It is.
Well, there's nothing he can do. He's restrained.
No, if
well, I guess
restrained says...
technically.
Yeah, I just have disadvantage on attack rolls, but if I cast a spell, then it's not even a handicap.
Also, am I supposed to roll to become uncharmed?
No.
Oh, okay.
You're just charmed until it hurts you, and you're having a fun conversation right now.
A lot of my stuff has no effect on undead. This is unfortunate. Oh, he's gonna cast Hold Monster. Oh, I guess I had to drop concentration on Hex. That was an unfortunate waste, but this is worth it. It's gotta make a Wisdom saving throw.
18.
18. That beats it. He accomplishes nothing.
I'm sorry.
He
They've
did
got
his
really good
best.
saving
Mood.
throws.
Mood.
Mood.
It also has been accomplishing next to nothing on its turns, too.
This is a really long
It's
fight.
just
This whole
Brandy.
fight is just a war of attrition.
It's been bloodied for a while, too. So, since it's the end of Avayath's turn, it's eye time now.
Item.
And it'll do it at, Brandy.
Yeah.
Make a con save.
That's a motherfucking 21 altogether.
You're fine. Shui.
Shui. My friend, who's also afraid of me.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll to break the fear.
You have to do it at the end of your turn.
Well, he can't attack anyway because he's charmed. There's nothing else he can do.
That's true.
Oh my God, please, 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 please. Okay, 5.
No.
Shui.
And it's the end of Shui's turn then. So it's eye time.
Yeah.
And this one is going to be at Brandy. Dex save.
Woo. Deck save. That's not that great. That's fucking 13.
This is an unfortunate one for you to have failed as it casts Death Ray.
Yay!
So that's going to be 10d10. Hold on.
Oh no.
45. Oh, you're good.
45? 45 what?
Necrotic.
Oh,
So it's only half of that. I'm still up as a monster.
And now it's your turn.
Incredible work. And who did he say that to? Don't know.
That's incredible, yeah. Why would it have been bad, Cassie?
Well, if it killed you, it would perma-kill you. You would die immediately if you hit 0.
Oh, and if I'm wild shaped, that would have actually just straight up killed me too. That would have been bad. Cool. I'm gonna bite him. Yeah, that would have been very bad, actually. Let's not do that. That's a fucking... What's it called? 24 to hit.
It does hit.
Yay, I bite him. 7 plus 8 is 15 plus 4 is 19 munchy damage.
Gotcha.
Now motherfucker has to make another deck save.
9.
He fails. That's 38 force damage.
Gotcha. It's still barely up. Barely.
Oh, this bitch.
Die.
Die. And it's Death's turn. And it's gonna do eye shit. Time for eye shit. So you, Brandy, I need you to make a wisdom save.
That's a lot. That's 29.
You are fine. Avayath, you need to make a con save.
Con save. Woo, 9. Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh! Oh my
It
god.
is the Enervation Ray again, so it's gonna be 8d8.
Ouchie.
It's necrotic damage,
Yeah, you're undead, so it's only
so
half,
half
right?
of 30.
Now, in Form of Dread, I'm immune to necrotic completely.
Oh shoot!
Oh shit!
Oh,
Cool.
Does
No.
nothing to him.
No damage. And we're back to doing something to Brandy. Here we go.
Cool.
Make a wisdom save.
Sweet. That's not a great roll. 17.
That is its DC. So you are not charmed.
Yay!
Not charmed.
Great. We really do not need that right now. Because so far, Brandy has been the only one able to do damage to it consistently.
It is Theo's turn.
Everyone's doing so well.
Against my friend.
Well, it's like a fun sparring match now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he just continues taking notes, right? Because, did anyone get hurt?
Avayath can be healed.
Professor Theodore is gonna, meander back to where he had been taken.
Super nonchalantly.
Yeah, he's like, I noticed you got a little hurt there, so...
He's talking to this giant, horrifying monster.
Well, no, he's talking to Avayath.
Avayath.
No, Avayath is in his form of dread. It's
Oh,
a
yeah.
giant, horrifying monster.
It's a giant zombie,
When
yeah.
has Theo ever been afraid of big men? You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
So he'll go on and pat you. So that's like 4. Sorry.
Oh,
Sorry.
better than nothing.
He pats him on the arm, and he's like, but you're doing so well.
Thank you.
It's high time. That is going to be to you, Brandy. Dex save.
Okay. Uh-oh. Aye. That's a 3.
It is the death ray again.
Oh, no.
How are you looking?
Doesn't matter, roll. Fucker. You sure made it so I can't heal this whole time, huh?
65.
Brandy's dead.
For real?
You
Half
mean
of
down or
65?
like dead?
No, dead. Because it says if you reduce to 0 hit points, you die instantly. He's dead now.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Did he half it already though?
That's even halved. 65? That's like 30 fucking...
Damn.
that's over it. He's dead.
Bye,
Bye, Brandy.
I'm sorry.
Something about
Fine,
this.
everybody else is just charmed, so...
It's
No.
so close to being dead, you don't even know.
This is upsetting.
Alright, time to avenge Brandy. He would be unrestrained because the restraint only lasts until the end of the beholder's turn. So, let's hope I roll above a 4 to hit this time. 18 plus 11, that's 29 to hit, finally.
Does hit, yes.
Wow.
Jesus. Okay. He is going to Eldritch Smite this, for sure. I'm not going to take my chances with it being resistant to necrotic, so... The weapon damage is 12 slashing damage. The Eldritch Smite damage
It's dead.
is... Oh.
It had 11 HP left. I'm so sorry, Brandy.
Alright, well, I guess Undieth just way overdoes it. He's just like, oh! Just fucking splits the room in half.
Rude. Oh my gosh. Okay.
And just, like, shatters the bone that makes up this thing's body.
You raise your sword and put it on his head. He screams and then fades away. You go through the trap door where he was and come out the other side.
Well done, mortal.
The room is empty aside from a single table. On the table sits a small box, and in the middle there is a large sphere. Open the box.
I don't know what compelled me to walk into this room. He goes back to the previous room.
It is the same room again, but this one has an opened box.
You don't have a revivify undeadify?
Unfortunately, he doesn't have Revivify, but
That's whack.
he does have Create Undead, so Ripley gets to roleplay as a zombie at least.
Do not. You are a bitch.
So basically, Avayath went into this new room. It's the same exact room, except the box is closed and the sphere is there again. And the old room, the box is open and the sphere is also there. But they're the same two rooms otherwise. So what I told you, it got a little funky.
Yeah. So after that, and after Brandy dies, and after I assume Shui is no longer feared and charmed.
Yeah.
He's like, he sees like everything that happened to Wolf, and it's just like, no. Okay, wait, no. If this is my library, maybe if I wish hard enough, maybe I can bring him back. And so he's gonna squint his eyes really tightly.
Can Theo check the dead Brandy?
Yeah.
Since he just kind of moved us out of here.
Theo checks the dead Brandy, sees that he's dead. Can he close his eyes if they're open?
Go for it.
Yes.
Okay. So unfortunate.
Shui sighs.
I would love to get out of here as soon as possible.
I can't. I don't know if it worked. Maybe it did.
Let's just go forward.
We go forward then. Avayath, you good? You kind of cut the room in half. Okay.
Avayath just goes forward. I have decided not to cast Create Undead.
Thank God.
So you go into the other room again, and you see now that you fully entered and not just glanced. Well, I mean, you did fully enter. It didn't give you a choice. You fully entered.
I was like, wait, we want to go back.
But you go back in, and you hadn't spun around and done a 180 of the room before. But now that you are fully in here, you do notice there is another figure in the corner of the room.
Who is it?
Brandy.
Avayath points out a sword and is like, who are you?
Well, now. Slow down there, partner. Who the hell are you?
And he'll turn around. It is this Brandy.
Oh.
Mr. Wolf?
Wolf. I never heard that name before.
Oh, well, you just look strikingly similar to who we just, lost.
Lost.
Yeah, we've... Oh. Have you just arrived here, or have you been here a while?
I've been wandering around these parts for a bit. Been a bit confused myself. Who are y'all?
Wait, I think I did it.
I am Theodore Redston, and we've been trying to find our way out of here, and, we were just fighting the Lord of Death casually, and someone died, and he just looked similar to you, is all I wanted to say.
Is that right?
He nods. Nervously.
He'll begin approaching where they came from.
You do so. The room has been torn to shreds by Avayath, but it looks identical to the room that you are in, except the box is open.
And there's another dead Brandy.
Yeah.
Looks at the dead Brandy and was just like,
Ah. Yeah, that's very bizarre to look at.
What did you say your name was?
The name's Brandy.
Well, good to meet you, Brandy, if you don't mind our presence and tagging along with us as we're trying to escape from here. You don't happen to know anything about this place, do you?
That I know much more than y'all do.
Ah.
I've just kind of been wandering.
Have you met Zoron?
Yeah, some bitch couldn't see him. I have no idea. Said something about this being my library. I have no idea what the hell he's talking about.
Yeah, I guess he just tends to do that.
Yeah, wasn't exactly a fan of his company, but it was certainly something.
I guess he's still in this room because he whispered to open the box.
Well, last time we managed to reveal a new room was when we opened the box, so maybe we need to do that again.
Yeah. You two didn't tell me your names. What are your names?
I'm Shui, and I think I made you.
No, I don't.
No, you sure as hell didn't.
I don't know if that's how that worked, actually.
Oh, well. Shrugs. That's Avayath. He cut the room in half.
Alright.
I'm Avayath the Undead Slayer, but I don't slay undead. I'm undead and I slay things. Just for clarification.
Okay, that's good to know.
He's really complicated.
I'm sure he is. What about you, blue-haired one? I've asked you your name 3 times now, and you have
I said it. I'm
not
Shui.
answered. I didn't hear you. Then.
You didn't say it.
He did say it.
Oh.
This Brandy is hard of hearing.
I'm hard of hearing, even though I have a fucking +5 to perception.
I'm apparently also hard of hearing. I guess we're too tall to hear from down there now.
Yeah, too tall to hear from all the way down there.
This Brandy is 10 feet.
This Brandy's 22 feet tall now.
Oh.
No.
Well, do we want to take a breather before we open the next box?
I could use one.
Wouldn't blame you. You look roughed up.
Yeah, we just kind of, yeah. It's so unfortunate. I was charmed for half the fight. I can see that now.
I see. Yeah, that,
Kind of looks into the room again to where the big, I guess, giant fucking skull was, or whatever.
Yeah, it's on the floor too.
Yeah.
That is, quite the strange-looking creature. I haven't run across many like that in my days.
I guess I took some notes while I was charmed. So that'll be something to tell my students. If I ever get back there.
I'm sure you will. I'll be sure to keep you all safe.
Oh, well, thank you very much, Mr. Brandy.
My pleasure. Y'all rest up. I can keep an eye around the place. I'm not as roughed up as y'all are.
While they're resting, I want to go to my body.
Okay.
I want to look it over.
You gotta loot it.
Sort of. Kind of looks it over. Just like very yeeked out by the whole thing. He's just like, this is just fucking bizarre. But as a part of this class, when he has access to a creature that's been dead for no longer than 10 minutes, I can make some Healy blood out of him.
Oh.
If I can succeed on a fucking medicine check. Which would be 10 plus half his level, so it would be, if we're rounding up, I have to get over a 17. I did! I got a 19. Cool. So, I can make some Healy juice out of it. 4 Healy juices! Wow! I make 4 Healy juices out of him.
Gross.
He does that while nobody's looking. He, exits the room for a second, gets that, comes back into the safer room, and,
He's like, that's weird.
as though he's just patrolling.
Funky.
Funky.
Okay.
So, what do you all do exactly?
Oh, I flail around with my bow and arrow. Honestly, I haven't used it in years, so I didn't do much good.
I see.
I'm a sword fighter.
Interesting. Sword fighter. Gonna see your sword then.
Yeah, sure. He says. He holds out. Or I guess tosses over. He's like, catch!
Catches. Can you unsheath your sword in this universe?
I don't know.
I would say no. It's kind of a running thing that Shui can't do it.
Brandy tries to unsheath the sword.
No.
Things in there real tight.
Yeah.
Oh, is that under some kind of spell?
Something like that, I think. I can only get it open sometimes, but when I do, it's really good.
See. Well, that's certainly curious. Here,
He'll hand it back to Shui.
Shui says, thanks. I'm just
Here.
really glad I didn't growl at you. Sometimes it zaps people really hard.
And you just tossed it.
And no warning.
He acts to see it.
Yeah, I'm glad it didn't zap me either. Not exactly prepared for that.
Maybe you should mention that next time.
The blood he just made boils.
And then you said you slay undead is what you do?
No, I said I'm undead and I slay things. I'm a warlock.
Ah, I see.
There's a lot of necromancy.
So proud of it.
I
Really
see.
upfront about it. I respect that, I suppose.
I used to run with the necromancer once, but we got a bit of bad blood between our group. I don't talk to them anymore.
That's unfortunate.
It happens. You see one too many folks get turned undead into puppets, and then suddenly one of your friends dies and you watch them get puppeted like it's nothing. It's kind of not great on the psyche. I needed a better group to run with.
That does sound extremely unpleasant. And what is it that you do?
I hunt things.
Oh.
Generally monsters and things that threaten folks.
I have some latent skill against, plant and beast creatures.
I see. It's pretty useful.
Yeah, I haven't had to use it, lately.
That's good. I wouldn't say I specialize in any particular creature. I just hunt. That's all.
I'm just glad Captain Hiroku is, I guess, one of the better necromancers.
Oh, so you all have ties to that,
Yeah.
I don't...
Most of my crewmates are skeletons, actually.
Oh.
I don't disagree with I just don't agree with that lifestyle. No, I'm just kidding.
Can you imagine those poor skeletons who can't talk, who Shui just talks at all the time?
Oh no! Those
Finally he
poor
gets someone
skeletons.
to respond to. Well, very interesting coincidence. Can't say that I have that in common with you.
Yeah, that's fair. Probably a much better lifestyle to be leading one that doesn't run you into undead. So.
Yeah, I'm just a professor, really. I haven't done as much adventuring as I used to.
That's fair.
Avayath just staying quiet, being like, well, you guys don't like necromancy that much, but I'm different.
I'm built different. Oh, it's like, again, just the only things in the room is that box and the sphere.
Something came out of the sphere last time, right? He lifts up his sword, about to attack the sphere.
Should I prepare then, or?
Yeah. I
Prepare yourselves.
It might be
Alright.
the only way to get out of here.
Alright.
He pulls out two very strange weapons. I don't know if guns exist in your universe yet.
No.
Okay. He pulls out some very strange looking crossbow and a very strange looking cleaver thing.
Oh, what are those?
It's a blunderbuss and a beast cutter.
Okay. Well, they look rather impressive. I'm glad you're on our side.
Yeah, they're made for making run-ins with monsters a lot easier.
All right.
Avayath attacks the orb.
Just completely ignoring the box.
would rather have it have like half of Shui's health than half of Avayath's health.
All right.
She's like swinging a sword at it.
The sphere begins to glow, and it glows brighter and brighter until it consumes the entire room. You wake up on a bed of hardened Durhang, surrounded by an undead wolf pack. Roll initiative.
Jesus
Also-
Christ.
I looked up what Durhang is. You are on hard drugs. And now this
Okay.
episode needs a drug warning.
Oh my god.
Ah,
Because-
sweet drugs!
They're like a really strong fantasy drug. So. And then there are 4 ghoul wolves because they're undead.
as a part of this class's ability at 10th level, I'm going to choose one of the wolves. And because it's rolling initiative, and I can see it, I learn the following info. It's creature type. We already know it's undead. Resistances, immunities, and vulnerabilities.
Okay, so they are immune to poison, damage-wise, and condition immunity. They are immune to being charmed, exhausted, and poisoned.
Brandy looking them over real quick, kind of reading them up and down, just like, I've fought things like these before. You can't really charm them or tire them out, and don't bother trying poison on them.
Good to know. Thank you.
Yeah.
You are up, Brandy.
Yeah. I'm gonna bonus action transform my weapon.
So as bonus action, it becomes more whip-like. You watch as it, like, something clicks on it, and the blade kind of shifts out of place to look more like a whip, almost.
Fancy.
Wow.
Caveat being it lowers slightly in damage, but it gains, a reach, and can hit a creature within, like, fucking 5 feet of another. So if there are wolves standing within 5 feet of each other, I can target an additional creature.
They sure are.
Fuck yeah.
It's a 16 to hit.
Yes.
Sweet. And then to hit the other one, that is a 15.
Yes.
Oh, yay. So 6 plus 5 is 11 on the first one, and fucking 13 on the second one. And then second attack, fucking 21.
Yes.
And I'll target a different one on this other one. It's 18.
Yes.
So then that is 9 on the first one again, and 9 on the second one. And then he just holds his gun at the ready, and he's just like,
Come on, you fuckers. Come at me.
just like try to goad them, essentially.
All right. So that is your turn. And they all whine pathetically and undead-like. So whine moan.
Pathetic. And undead-like.
And Theo, it is your turn.
Nice. So, for his action, he's going to volley, which basically he's going to use his action to make a ranged attack against any number of creatures within 10 feet of a point you see within your weapon's range. So he's going to aim in the middle. So to hit the first one, it's 26.
Yes.
8 damage.
Gotcha.
And then to damage the one on the left, it is nat 20.
Damn.
Nat 20. And that will be, so that's 11 piercing for that wolf on the left.
Gotcha.
And then the other one, bam, that's in that one.
No.
But I got the other ones.
Yeah.
Okay, so after I do that, I also have Horde Breaker, which once on each of your turns when you make a weapon attack, you can make another attack with the same weapon against a different creature that's within 5 feet of the original target. So is that same wolf that I tried to hit within 5 feet?
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know if that'll hit. 16.
That does hit.
Oh boy. And that is 10. 10 piercing.
10. Gotcha.
Yeah,
Nice.
pretty
Some
sweet,
good
pretty
hits.
nice. So, Professor Theodore kind of like does like a little stretch thing with his arms. He's like, now I'm getting started. Yeah.
I thought you said you hadn't done this in years.
I hadn't until an hour ago.
So we would be on to Shui. 3 of them have been damaged and 1 has not.
Cool. Shui is going to attack the one closest to him. So he turns around and he charges. He rushes at the wolf, and he's going to roll to hit. Sorry, and hiccup.
If you miss, that's what noise he makes.
That's funny. I rolled a 15 plus 9, so 24.
I don't think it's possible for Shui to miss, so it hits.
35.
That one is definitely bloodied.
Damn.
So whack it.
Whack it.
And then I back up, like, into the circle with my allies.
I just picked 4 as a random number. When I tried to get it to like generate a number for me, it kept saying thousands, and I was like,
Jesus.
I was like, no. Also, how
Oh
many
my
drugs
gosh.
are there in this room? Like,
Thousands.
Wonderful demonstration of your abilities, Shui.
Thanks, Professor.
Theo beams at that.
it is the Wolfpack's turn. First one's gonna try and hit Brandy.
Okay.
So it has advantage because it has pack tactics, multi-attack. Nat 1, and then a 9. It probably doesn't hit you. And the second one is a 23.
That hits. I'm going to attempt to parry it, which means you watch as Brandy fires his fucking gun out. And it needs to make a dex save.
3.
Ah, it fails. So it attack instantly misses. And it is paralyzed until the fucking, what's it called? Where is it? It is paralyzed until the end of its next turn or until a creature successfully lands a hit on it.
Wow.
So you just hear a loud, like, as he fires his blunderbuss.
She was like, whoa, that was loud.
And the wolf, like, is stunned in place.
Whimpering.
And then when Shui says that, he's like, yeah, this thing takes some getting used to.
Alright, second one's gonna attack, and it's gonna go after...
That's why my hearing's gone.
Oh my god. It's gonna go after Theo.
Oh boy.
So first one is a 16 with advantage.
Yeah.
Right, and the second one is 23, so let's do the first damage. It's gonna be 7 piercing damage for the bite. Damn. And then 11 slashing for the claws. It got max damage. And
Damn.
you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Ooh. That is 19.
All right, you succeed. As it kind of like slashes into you with its claws, you feel for a moment like yourself freezing up, but you manage to shake that off.
Oh, try not to get clawed.
Yep, that's the plan.
Third one is going to go after Avayath. 23 for the first hit.
Yep, that hits.
All right, and then the second is a nat 20.
Oh, no.
That sucks because that one was the one that had a nat 1 on the first one, but it had advantage. So we'll do the 12 piercing damage, and then the second one is lowest damage. 5 slashing damage, and then hold on for a sec. Are you considered undead?
No, he's just a dude.
No.
Okay, then unfortunately you will have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okie doke.
Say yes, Jay. Just say yes instead.
I said no the first time. People would
Just be
notice.
like, oh, actually, I just read. I am.
14.
That passes.
Oh.
Hey!
It's not a very high DC. And then the last one's going to attack Shui. That's a 21 for the first one.
Yeah.
And then 17 or 16 for the other one, so that one also just barely hits you. So first hit is going to be 9 piercing damage,
Ouch.
Ouch.
and then 6 slashing, and you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
17.
That passes.
Woo!
So you are good as these wolves all try to go in on you guys and slash at you and bite you. All of you manage to resist the effects of their claws. And it is back to the top of... Just kidding, it's not back to the top. We have Avayath.
Oh, that would have been bad for me.
Just so you know, Jay, the one that attacked Brandy is paralyzed, so if you hit it, it counts as a critical hit.
Oh, snippety snap. Okay, well that changes my plan slightly, but not the first part of my plan. He uses Form of Dread again. What a surprise.
Oh yeah, this is Brandy's first
Don't worry
time.
about that. He's just like that.
Okay.
And so he gets 21 temporary hit points, putting him above max HP. And then he's just gonna start swinging at the one that Brandy paralyzed. 26 to hit.
Yes.
He's gonna use his Brave thingamajig to do more damage.
And if you Eldritch Smite, it'll double that too.
I don't know if it's necessary against the Horde thing.
You know, just in case you want to see how bad you can explode something.
Just in case I want to test the limits of my power.
Shui's at first attack did bloody it at 35, so you know they don't have a max of more than 70 at least. And that one's been hit twice.
45 necrotic damage. I already doubled
It
the
is
dice.
dead. It is gonzo.
Sweet.
Bye-bye. It gone now. You've killed a dog. No, I'm kidding.
Amazing work, Mr. Avayath.
Ooh, hey.
Thank you, but I'm not done yet. Still got one more.
Stealing the line from Death earlier.
Oh yeah. Just like that was a cool line. Whichever one's the lowest, he'll attack. 29 to hit.
Yes. Yes.
And 20 slashing damage.
Alright, that one is still up. It's definitely bloodied, though.
Oh.
Fucking Avayath transforms into his form of dread, and Theo's like, be not afraid! And Brandy's like, this is the most terrifying moment of my life.
Oh, it also has to make a wisdom save.
Oh boy. I'm sure they're great at that.
Be not afraid reminded me.
Yeah.
It got a 12.
Okay, it is now frightened of undead Avayath.
Okay. This room is not very big, so I don't know how far it'll go, but...
Well, it doesn't have to run.
Or it'll have disadvantage, and it can't get
and has
closer.
disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Disadvantage on attacks as long as Avayath's in its line of sight.
Okay, we are back to Brandy.
Yeah, let's go.
Then... Second verse, same as the first. We're gonna attack any two wolves that are standing next to each other.
Okay, we'll do the one that Avayath just hit. That's bloodied.
Sounds good to me. Ooh, that's a natural 1. But if there's one next to it, that is a fucking 16.
Yes.
Yay! So the one next to it takes 12 slashing damage.
Are you also volleying?
It's a part of the weapon that he has.
Oh.
It's essentially
it
volleying,
functions the same way, and I feel like that's like a great team.
Yeah. Then for the second attack to hit that motherfucker, the first one Avayath did, that's a 27.
Yes.
And then to attack the one next to it again is a 22.
Yes.
So the one Avayath hit takes 10 damage. And the
Dead.
one next to it, yay! Takes 7 damage.
Not dead. Well, I mean, it is.
No.
It's undead, but, you know,
Aha!
that one's still kicking, but is bloody.
Hell yeah.
So we got 2 bloodied ones left.
So I'm gonna do the same thing I did last time because it was really good. So, so I'm gonna do volley, which
Okay.
means I'm gonna try to attack both of them. That's 17.
Yes.
That's 6 damage.
Alrighty. Still up.
That is, ooh, that's 29 to hit.
Yes, definitely.
Jesus.
10.
Gotcha, that one's still up as well.
Horde Breaker. Once on each of your turns when you make a weapon attack. That is 21.
Yes.
And that is 9 damage.
That one is gone.
Oh boy!
One left. Alright, and now that it's the end of your turn, time. No, I'm just kidding. It's Shui.
I time!
You brought back my PTSD.
I'm gonna hit the last one.
Go for it. I truly don't think you cannot kill it. This is a little bit of a letdown after the last fight, but this is what it gave me. So
I mean, you rolled 4. I mean, we could have had thousands, so.
we could have had thousands of wolves. It's true.
Not natural 20.
Not natural 20. Yes. 6
Plus 4.
It is dead.
Alright. So Shui's like stretching a little. He said, that wasn't so bad, guys. That was pretty easy.
Yeah, that wasn't that bad.
Sorry. Eventually, all the wolves are dead. Do you leave the pack to resume your journey, or head back inside the trapdoor and attempt to leave this world once and for all?
Holy.
Well,
I
our
think
goal is to
they
leave.
both are leaving, and I don't know why it's like, do you leave or do you leave?
Do you leave or do you leave?
The only way
I'd
to
like
get out
to
of this
leave.
room is the trapdoor, but do you leave?
Yes.
First of all, everyone give yourself a nice pat on the back for a job well done.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Good fighting, y'all.
And as for leaving, I'd like to do that.
Yeah, I'd say the same. I'm ready to get out of here.
Thank you all for the help. I appreciate it.
Yeah, sorry I brought you guys here. Shui is under the wrong assumption.
I don't think that's your fault.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't think you caused that.
well then, what did the book mean by our library?
I think everything here is lying, quite frankly.
Yes, I think there's a lot of nonsensical things happening, as if the world is not working correctly.
Maybe the library is searching for a new owner, and it's whoever it finds the most worthy is to become the new owner of the library, and that's what it means?
I hope it's not me.
Yes, try to make
I
sense of
also
this.
prefer
Keep
that.
going.
Shut up.
Well, it would have been nice if someone explained that, but I guess we'll never know.
You go back through the trapdoor, and this time you take the rope with you so you can rappel down.
Okay.
Sure.
You look around. The room is small, with only a cot and small table and a small bookshelf.
All right, not what I expected.
It's a different room now.
Interesting.
What's on the bookshelf?
You go up to the bookshelf. There is a lever next to it.
This again. Did you have to pull any levers?
I had a room that was just full of levers, and I had to pull every single one of them.
That's why it took you
Oh,
so long to
no.
meet up with everyone, as you were stuck in the lever
Yeah.
room. And then next to one of the levers was a button, and that's how you finally got out.
Well, since you're the expert.
Oh, my pleasure. Here we go.
Theo
Pull the
gives a little
lever.
giggle.
The bookshelf slides to one side, revealing a portal. Do you go through? My notes indicate here that there's a very long pause where it gave me several lines of nothing. Yes, you do. You walk through the portal.
Okay, I
we
guess
go.
I'm going through.
No, here we all go.
We should throw something through the portal. Never mind, I feel compelled to walk through. Let's go.
I love when it just gives me huge gaps, and it's just like, you do the thing. Of course you do. Like there's a dramatic pause. You step through the portal and find yourself in a much larger room. There is another portal in the far side of the room and another bookshelf just inside of it.
Why are there so many bookshelves here?
I'm sick of this place.
Who's here to read all these books?
It's a great question.
I do love books, but just perhaps in a place that makes more sense,
That's fair. Well, I want to check this and make sure there's not any levers near it first. I'm gonna look at the bookshelf.
The bookshelf is through the portal. You have to go through the portal.
We did.
Oh, okay. You go through the next portal?
Oh, I thought you said
There's
there was
another.
a bookshelf.
Yeah, you
in
step
this
through the
room
portal
with
and
the-
find yourself in a much larger room. There is another portal and another bookshelf inside of that portal.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. I'll go through the portal, I guess.
You step through the portal and find yourself in the middle of a forest. There is no bookshelf.
Well, we're all
tricked me!
following.
You see a man standing there. He has a bow and a quiver of arrows, and he is wearing a green robe.
Hello?
Are you about to attack us too?
He just looks at you.
Are you in need of assistance?
Yeah, are you lost too?
No, I'm here to take you back home.
Oh.
Oh. Well, I would like to go
Wait.
back home.
How do you know where I live?
Who the hell are you?
He answers. That was it. If you ask him who he is, it just says he answers.
What is the answer,
what's the
Cassie?
It
answer?
doesn't say. It just
You
he answers.
tell
You
us.
gotta have something. If he answers, we would know.
I feel like given the context of this situation, this would have to be Zyres.
This would have to be.
It is a version of Zyre. We mean Zyre. So his tone did not match Zyre in that first line because I didn't have any plans for it to be anyone.
That's fair.
Who the... How? What? The fuck was all that?
Just stand beside me and we'll leave this world together.
Yeah, can you explain what has gone on?
It would take far too long.
All right.
I have the time, man.
I don't.
Okay. Real ball of sunshine you are.
I do like how he's like, this version of Zyre must be like a ranger or something because he's like, has a bow and arrow and is in green robes and shit. So,
Fucking robes.
He's parading as a ranger.
yeah,
He's cosplaying.
he's Robin Hooding it. He came from a
Yeah.
cosplay convention in a different timeline and teleported
He
here.
came from a fucking Renaissance fair.
Yeah. All right, so do you stand beside him? That's all he said to do.
Well, so,
Yes.
are we going now?
Yes. You hold out your hand. He takes it and puts his hand on yours. Then you start marching through the forest. The elf is faster. You run as fast as you can to catch up to him.
I was
He
gonna
just took your hand away?
I was gonna say it was good to meet you all.
You're just running after him. You run as fast as you can and finally catch up to the elf. You ask, where are we going? I'll show you. We need to run further into the woods. Follow me. The elf leads you further into the woods.
We are following, and I'm doing very well because the woods is one of my very good places.
This guy's a fucking freak.
The elf leads you further into the woods until you come to an old tree. The elf climbs up the tree. Now get up here.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Alright.
Let's roll some athletic checks to climb.
Okay.
Oh no. I'm not very good at those.
Oh no, I rolled bad.
Can I justify acrobatics?
I will allow acrobatics.
Great, I'm much better at that. Ironically.
Woo! Professor Theodore, despite being very good at trekking through the woods, it doesn't say that he can climb trees. So 6.
Ugh.
29.
24 for acrobatics.
This Avayath is buff and strong as fuck. He got a 29.
Oh.
Brandy and Avayath just ninja their way up the tree, while Shui and Theo just are like at the first branch, basically.
We can't reach the first branch.
I said Shui got a 29.
Oh.
Should we got a 29?
Did you
Oh,
really
I
think
said
Shui
9.
will fail in athletics?
I thought you said 9.
His modifier is plus 14. There's no way he
I
can get a
also
9.
thought you said 9.
There's no way he can get a 9.
I guess just Theo.
So Professor Theodore is just on the ground, just trying to hop up towards the branch and failing.
You can cast Fly on him, Avayath.
I have to use a 5th level spell slot.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
not necessary. Here. Do you trust me?
Sure.
Alright. I'm gonna need you to be prepared for this. Let this happen, alright?
Okay.
He's gonna cast Puppet on Theo. Theo has to make a con save. You can fail it if you want.
He said to trust him, so he's gonna be like, alright.
Okay, he pulls you up 30 feet. I assume that's enough
Yeah.
for fucking Brandy to be able to grab him. So these strings come out and he just pulls up, and then as Theo comes up, he grabs onto him to make sure he doesn't fall.
Goodness. Huh.
There you are.
Thanks.
You grab the branch and pull yourself up. The elf puts his arm around the back of your neck, and you feet go up.
And what? And what?
And you feet go
My
up.
feet go up? Why?
Sorry, I can't
Does he
comprehend
fucking,
what
like-
you're saying.
Does he judo?
And your feet go up. What?
My feet go up. What the fuck are you doing?
The elf stands beside you and looks at the other portal.
Okay, there's a portal now. Where is it?
It's at the end of the branch.
Oh, okay.
This is your way home, always. Now let's go.
Always.
Alright.
Okay.
Why did you have to touch his neck like that?
That was the weirdest feeling I've ever had. How did you do that? Why did my feet raise? What the fuck happened? Why did you curl your hand around my neck like that? How the fuck did you do that? What did you even do?
And you feet go up.
Your hand felt like a tentacle or some shit. What the fuck was that?
I think he lifted you up, I guess.
I guess. I
How?
think he's
How'd
strong.
you lift me up by the back of my neck?
Zyrie's fucking strong as shit.
Jesus. I'm like 350
Literally,
pounds.
yeah,
How the fuck did you do that? You palmed me like a basketball. What the fuck was that?
So we just go through here?
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. I guess I'll trust you.
Right?
There's no
And
other
if I
way.
don't, you'll throw me off this tree.
Wait, do we trust him?
I guess.
So you go through the portal.
Sure.
You step through the portal and back into your room in Absalom. You fall upon your bed, exhausted. You lie there for a long time, resting, and that is the end of the one-shot.
Okay.
I would love to imagine that Theo and that Brandy appear back in the same room, like they were belonging to the same timeline and didn't know it.
Oh,
That would have been good.
that's pretty good.
That's how they meet.
Wow. That would be amazing how they meet.
All right, well, thanks everyone for coming to the April Fool's one-shot. I'm sorry it was super messy, but...
It was really funny.
I hope it was everything you ever hoped it was, because Jesus Christ.
It was so fun.
Happy April Fools! Bye, everyone!